This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So back to our Python Selenium series, guys. Small topics are there. Like today we are going to talk about how to do a navigation, like how to do back and forward navigation, how to do cookies as well. We will talk about those things as well, right? Cookies are also very important, right? So let me create one simple Python file. First, we will talk about back and forward simulation. So I simple write back and forward. It's a very simple syntax. What do you just need to do? Let me go to any site. Let's see. I'm just going to this particular site. Okay, or I'm going to let's see some other website. I'm going to let's see Amazon. Sorry, http colon Amazon.in, something like this. Okay, I'm going there and I'll do one thing. Let me open. Okay, you just go to Amazon.in. When you go there, what you have to do, let's see, I'm going to click on a specific link over here. So let's see, I'm going to click on bestsellers. So let me inspect this guy. And this is the A with the bestsellers. So I'm going to use by.link text over here. So I'll do one thing that driver dot find element by dot link text and this one, and then simple do a dot click, right? So when you do a dot click, if I show you manually, let's say I'm going to do a dot click over here, bestsellers, then you are coming on the Amazon bestsellers page. Then I want to go back, so you have to click on this back button. So this back button, guys, you cannot inspect because there is no XPath or ID, or this is not part of your HTML DOM. This is a browser property, right? So I have to click on this back button, then I have to click on this forward button like that, right? So how will you do this thing? So for that purpose, we have back and forward simulation. You can use simple driver dot go back. It means go back to the Amazon.in homepage. And then you say that, okay, hey, again, you go back to forward. And then you say that, okay, hey, go back like this. So back forward to the seller's page once again, and then come back to the Amazon.in, right? So let's see, it is working or not. It's a simple back and forward simulation. You can do that over here. So let's see Amazon.in. It should click on bestsellers. See, it's again going back and then coming forward and coming back. So it's very fast. I hope you have seen that. If you really want to see, let me put 2 seconds of wait so that you can see that we have already imported time. So when I launch this, I do one thing, then I simply say that, okay, time dot sleep for 2 seconds. And when I click on back again for 2 seconds, coming forward and then 2 seconds, and then use simple driver dot quit. Okay, let's run it and let's see. So you can see that going to bestseller, see, and after 2 seconds coming back again, it should go forward and again come back, and after 2 seconds browser should be closed. Perfect. So this is how you can do back forward, you can do that. Okay, so simple. You remember this method that in Selenium Java we have driver.navigate.to method, but here we don't have any such method like driver.navigate or something. It's not like that. We have only driver.get method. Although what is the difference between navigate.to and get? Both are exactly same. Driver.navigate.to method is internally calling get only. But in Java, it with the navigation method you can do back and forward. But as such in Python, we don't have anything. We have direct methods are available like back and forward. You can simply do that. Okay, let me check. It is there. Refresh is also there. Yeah, see, if you really want to refresh the page, you can refresh it also. So this is for refreshing the page. This is for clicking on the back button. This is for clicking on the forward button. So let's run it again and let's see. Okay, so yeah, clicking on bestsellers, go back to the home page, again go forward to the sellers page, coming back and just simple refresh the page. See, it actually got refresh, see, and then close the browser. Right, guys? So remember this thing, these three commands are very important. So back, forward, and refresh. Okay, okay. Now let me create another file. and click on this Python file, and then let's say I'm going to talk about cookies concept. Okay, and I'll do one thing. Let me just copy paste all these guys. Now, cookies means, let's see, there are some cookies are available. Cookies are some website data which will help you to define certain uh, certain data whenever you are going to load the page. Let's see what kind of domain you have, what kind of language you want to use, what kind of localization you want to use. So certain types of cookies you can do that. So let's see, if I go to this particular page, let's see reddit.com. Randomly I'm just opening this particular page, reddit.com, right? I think the site is reddit, sorry, reddit.com. Okay, so I randomly found this particular site and I got to know that okay, they are using some cookies. You just go to inspect. How will you get to know there are cookies? You simply go to network and you simple refresh this particular page again. And when you refresh this particular page, guys, that you go to network tab, and here you should see some. Okay, this is the ID. That's okay. And can you see that there are some cookies are available? And you go to reddit.com over here. See, you go to the main website reddit.com, and you just simply stop recording the network log, and here you see that okay, this is a complete cookies table is available, right? These are the cookie names, these are the values. Okay, some path, and then something is execution time or something, like I think expiration time or something like this coming over here. The priority is what, like that. Okay, so what is, sometimes we can pass the token also, sometimes we can pass some other session tracker or any kind of ID or localization or something like this, we can do that. So how will you get all the cookies, okay, for a particular site? So let's see, I'll do one thing. I'll just launch this reddit.com over here, like that. Now if you really want to get all the cookies, so for that purpose what you have to do, you simple write driver dot get cookies method is available, which will return one dictionary. How will you see that? Simple press control and enter on this particular method. It's saying that okay, here returns a set of dictionaries corresponding to cookies visible in the current session right now, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to store in a particular dictionary object like this, cookies equal to this, and I want to print all the values. So I simply use a for loop over here, that okay, for, or let's see, uh, cook in cookies, and then you print all the values of, okay, one by one, all the cookies you want to print it. So let's see, are we getting all the cookies or not? So yeah, browser is getting launched, entering the URL, and then it will get all the cookies, and you can see that, see, can you see that? Name is equal to edge bucket, name equal to CSV, D2 token, something like this we are getting it. And exactly same thing, D2 token, LOID, CSV, edge bucket, session tracker, all those things we are getting over here like that. Session tracker is available like that. Okay, so this is the way you can simple print all the cookies. There is another way, if you don't want to use it, you can simple directly print, okay, this particular method over here directly. So see, I'll show you. You simple write print and driver or delete all the cookies. If you don't want to use a for loop, if you don't want to maintain in a dictionary object, you can directly print all the cookies like that. So let's run it again and let's see. Very simple, guys. There is no rocket science. Similar kind of things we do it in Selenium with Java also. So yeah, it's still launching, and then you will see that, see, it's printing all the cookies in a dictionary object. Dictionary, just like in hash map, it will store the data in the form of key and value pair format. So this is my key, and all these are values for that particular cookie. This is my key, this is a value, this is my key, this is a value, like that it will be printing over there. Okay, so simple, you can do that. Now let me, you can check the length also. You can simple write dot length or something like this, you can check it if you really want to check how many cookies are there. So okay, in a particular length method also you can do that. Okay, so these are the things, guys, you can simply do that. Now let's say I want to add one cookie over here. So how will you add that? I simple say that okay, yeah, driver dot add cookie. Now here, you, whenever you want to add the cookies, you have to add a dictionary object over here. like that. So let's say I want to say that, okay, hey, the name will be, let's see, what, like this. Name will be, cookie name is Naveen. Naveen Python. Something like this, I'll do that. And then I say that, okay, hey, what is a domain I want to add? So I simple add one more key is my domain name is, let's see, Naveen Automation, right? NaveenAutomation.com is the domain, like that. Okay. And then I'm going to add one more thing. Let's see what is the value. The value is, let's see, Python. Something like this. Let's see, one dictionary object I'm going to add having three key and value pair formats and add cookies. And then you print all the cookies once again after this. Okay. So now let's run it again and let's see what happens. It's launching the browser. So at the runtime, we have added one cookie and let's see what happens. Yeah, it's launching reddit.com. And yep, so it's printing, see this particular cookie that we have. Okay, one more cookie it's showing over here, and let's see our cookie is added over here or not. So we'll just keep scrolling towards right side and let's see. Name is there, exactly same still. Let's go. Okay, I think it's you simple add cookies and driver dot get cookies. Try to get the cookies once again. Okay, I think let me check. Have I added the right cookies or not? Name is equal to this, comma separated domain is equal to this. This is fine. And the value is equal to this. So we should get the cookies. One second. Okay, one second, guys. Okay, I think let's do one thing. Let's print the cookies in this particular format and let's see. Let me comment it out. Okay, so whatever the name cookies, whatever we have added, it should be, and then it should be, when we try to fetch it all the cookies once again, we should be able to get it. So something, is it showing or not? No, it's not. I think it should show. One second. Okay, it's saying somewhere that domain is still, no, it's not there. Uh, any name? Are you able to see the name? Let me check. Name D2 token. Okay, this is the name session tracker. Then we have another value that is name equal to LOID. And then, no, I think it's not adding. It should add it. Anyways, I'll do one thing, that driver dot add cookies. This is the right site, right? http reddit.com driver.get cookies. And okay, I have already written this particular code. Let me go back to cookies.py. Let me copy paste this once again. I hope I'm not doing any paste mistake. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's run it again. It's not that important, guys, but yeah, maybe we are doing some mistake over there. Now let's run it again and let's see. This page is still there, and I think this time, okay, but this time is not added over there once again. Let me check. Let me check over here. You just press Control F, and whatever the domain name is. Oh yeah, see, can you see that name equal to Python got added? Yep, that's added. Value equal to Python. See, can you see the second row? it means it got added. So let me do one thing. Let me write name is equal to Naveen Python, and instead of this, I'll simply write naveen.com value equal to Python. Now let's run it again. Okay. So now you can see that okay, I think the name is not taking over here. D2 token, that's strange. It should take any random name, that doesn't matter. Okay, I think the domain name, it has to be same. So let me write the domain name. Okay, because we are adding the naveen.com and the name, let's see. Let's run it again. No issues. Not that important, but I just want to show you guys if you really want to add a cookie at the runtime, you can add it. Now I think this time it got added. Yeah. So the learning is the domain name should be same. That was a mistake I was doing. Sorry about that. Obviously reddit.com, because we are launching reddit.com, so you cannot change the domain name. So domain name should be same, then only it will add the cookie. Okay. So now you can see that it got added, name equal to Naveen Python. Perfect, guys. So likewise, you can simply do that. Okay. So that's all for this particular video. Sorry for that cookies confusion. So simple add it, please practice this back and forward, refresh and add the cookies, and that's all. Thank you so much for watching this particular video, guys.